All right, y'all, what's up, my Wheel of Time nerds? If you're not a Wheel of Time nerd, you need to get into it. So I wanted to bring this to you all. Rosamund talked about the changes that we're going to be seeing in season 3, of course, when you compare the books to the show. And, like clearly from the trailer and teasers, we notice that, Matt is not in Viridian, and also that Callandor is nowhere to be seen. So some people have an issue with this, but I really do not. Like I said, I've been going through the books, and Rand, spoiler alert, like just spoiler for the books and all that stuff, like shows, books, all that stuff for the entire video, blah, blah, blah. Y'all already know what's up. So, spoiler, but like, Rand stuck Callandor in the ground once he got it, like, and, threw lightning around, but like once he got it, he stuck that in the ground and kept it moving. So I think waiting until, closer to when we really need Callandor, that makes sense to me, especially since we only have like 8 episodes per season to do any of this. So we have to prioritize and move stuff around. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about what Rosamund said, and Rafe as well. Okay, so this is coming from Radio 1. Of course, the links to everything that I'll be referring to, will be in my description. Now it says, The Wheel of Time's Rosamund Pike addresses major season 3 book change. With The Wheel of Time returning to screens very soon for season 3, Rosamund Pike has reassured fans about one major change from the books. The upcoming season, which will adapt events from The Shadow Rising, will follow Rand al'Thor, the Dragon Reborn, as he heads into the Io Waste. I'm so excited. Fans might notice this marks a change in the book's chronology, which Pike, who plays Moiraine, of course, and serves as executive producer, has addressed. We haven't neglected the Stone of Tear. We've just rearranged the order, she exclusively told Radio Times. There'll be debate about it. I'm glad she preempted it, because the girlies they're already debating. There'll be debate about it, but instead of Rand, as you would expect, right, his next point on his journey would be to go and get Callandor from the Stone of Tear. We are going into the Io Waste first because he needs to discover who he is. Obviously, in the novels, there's loads of opportunity for the internal battles of Rand coming to terms with being the Dragon Reborn, but we need to make that active. We can't do subjective thinking on film. So we need him to go and discover who he is by going to the land where he comes from. So we're going to the Io Waste first, and I hope you'll understand and appreciate why. Yeah, she's striking at the book cloaks, y'all man. Y'all man. And I'm going through the books, and I am analyzing, okay, what if they did move it? I mean, they obviously did, but moving Callandor further along the line and making sure we really solidify everything that goes on in Io Waste. And, Egwene's over there. She got stuff to do. Like, I just feel like it makes so much sense, especially given the fact that Callandor was just sticking out the ground for a lot of, like I said, I'm not all the way done with the books yet, but I'm on a Crown of Swords. Yeah. So I'm not all the way done with the books yet, but Callandor I'm on book 7, and Callandor's still sticking out the ground. We didn't even reference Callandor again. Since book what? I can't even remember. 3 stuff, 2, 4. I can't even remember. But like, the point is that if we ain't gonna use Callandor, we can hold off on it, establish other things. Since we only got 8 episodes, y'all, like, establish other things and then fit Callandor in when she need to fit in. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with doing this, especially given the format. We're adapting it. This is TV. We got to change stuff around, y'all. Like, come on. So, of course, Rafe had some things to say about this as well. So the interviewer I'm gonna switch to the second article real quick and then switch back. So Nerdist, Rafe was talking to Nerdist and says, he said, we have a really clear plan for the Stone of Tear. And it's something that if we're lucky enough to continue the show, you'll see how it plays out, but it's not been forgotten. You get a lot of dialogue about this season. You hear the word Callandor in season 3. So they're just like, look, We are not. We did not forget it. We did not forget it. I like. Okay, so switching back to the other article, showrunner Rafe also had some words of assurance for the fans of the novels, telling Radio Times, that fans will get to see Rand and Perrin shine. He said, so many people who love the books love different things about them. One of the reassurances I would give, there are some people who read books and the only thing they love about it, or read the books, and the only thing they love about it is Rand and his story in them. And there are some people who really love the Perrin story. For those who have felt underserviced in previous seasons, I can assure them that this season we've always been planning to, and you really get to see these great characters serviced. I love Rand and Perrin just as much as they do, and this is the right time to really see those characters shine, and you really get to. And Marcus and Yosha, who play them, are really up to the task of what we ask of them this season. So yeah, basically I think that's Rafe saying, all y'all complaining about, oh my gosh, Rand is Moiraine the main character? Is he Wayne the main character? It's like, oh my gosh, we're setting up a story, a long story. And the thing is, like, y'all already know that Rand is the main character, or the Dragon Reborn, I should say, because this gives ensemble, whatever, y'all gonna be mad. So y'all already know that it's about Rand. So to act like the beginning season 1, 2, and 3, where we're exploring other characters, setting up the backstory for everybody from Emmett's Field, like why are people acting like doing that is it's doing such a disgrace? We're setting up the show. We're setting up the character. We're setting up the story. Like, oh my gosh, it's more, girl. We know Rand is the main character. It's gonna be all right. He's like, we Perrin is here. It's gonna be okay. I feel like that's what Rafe is saying. Like, y'all are y'all good? Are y'all good? So yeah, I just really think that these changes are going to be changes that enhance the story. They make the story more concise, because even in the books, I was just like, okay, you know, the Miss Callandor, she's amazing. You know, she throwing lightning around. She's helping him channel more than he can. It's just, Miss Callandor is amazing. And I'm sure she will look so cool on screen. You know, the sword that is not a sword, whatever, you know, it's glassy crystal. Like, it's just gonna look really cool, right? But she's sticking in the ground right now. Like I said, I'm on the Crown of Swords, and she's still in the ground, sticking in the ground right now. She's sticking out the ground, you know. So we can leave her alone and have some fun in the Eye of Waste. I cannot wait for all that. Real quick, leave in the comments, do you think that they're going to do all these relationships? Because Rand, if you're listening to this, I guess you already know the tea, but like, Rand is messing around with a bunch of girls, you know, and I'm just like, I hope Elaine and Avienda get to do I want it to be a little sapphic too. Like, why can Rand have all this fun and they can't? Anyway, leave in the comments if you think they're going to change that, like, Rand stuff up too. Like, if they're going to not have as many partners as like, what do y'all think is going on? Anyway, I can't wait for season 3. Thank y'all so much for watching. Stay tuned for more info, more videos, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace. Make sure that you're going to www.zeraxia.com. When you join the wait list there on the site, you will be the first to be notified when I drop my sequel. Also, you'll immediately get chapter 1 of my upcoming sequel of the upcoming book sent to your email as a PDF. So check that out. Also, this is a different excerpt from my upcoming book, so you definitely want to pause to read if you're trying to get your life. Keep in mind that this upcoming book, this sequel, is following up the first book that is already released, called Zeraxia, Wrath of the God King. I released it a few years ago. It was my introduction to writing fantasy and stuff, so just go easy on me. But either way, as you can see here, it's given 4.9 stars. So yeah, check out Zeraxia, Wrath of the God King while you wait for Zeraxia, The Vengeance of Coldwind, right? And go to Zeraxia.com, sign up, join the wait list, get your free chapter. Thank you so much.